What's up, guys? Dude, welcome to maybe like the stupidest cycle or the stupidest part of any cycle we've ever been a part of. Good God, it's so stupid out there. Also, good morning. Good to see you, boys. LRG, good morning. And Christian Jensen, good morning. And Volatility GMs, Choina GMs, Erico GMs, Cosmos, and Gravity. Oh. Thank you, Volatility. Hang on, let me fix that. Hang on, we'll fix that. All right, better now? We good? Volume okay? Think better. Benny, good morning, man. How stupid is it out there right now, man? People have lost their goddamn minds. Really, I don't think highly of this space. I don't. I never have. It's not you guys. But the general crypto Twitter sphere, not high IQ, and man, just really think the past day really hammering that point home here. What's up, Smokey? Face Huda? No, never. You guys remember I did a little editing and I made Henry think he made it made it into FaZe Clan or some shit. I just edited up a tweet and he's like, "Oh shit, I'm in." Love you, Henry. There you go, Gravity. Dude, it's so fucking nuts. Look, I'll put up my tweet from this morning. I'm going to put up the tweet because it's probably the only thing that needs to be said here. It's the stupidest shit out there. So, continuation of basically our main talking point yesterday is this Milei token, Libra, and crime and insider trading, and it's so dumb. Excuse me, it's so dumb because it's nothing new, man. We did not have something happen yesterday that doesn't happen on a daily basis, many, many, many times a day. And look, I didn't love what happened with Libra 2, which is insiders getting the scoop early. We're gonna really check that out too, because it's man. But insiders getting the scoop early, and them getting to buy early, and then dump on everybody else's heads, and them in that process make hundreds of thousands of dollars, and actually often for those guys, they're making millions of dollars. And it's not awesome, nor is it fucking new. Yesterday wasn't the first time this happened again here. What's the difference between yesterday with Libra and every other day in the Solana trenches? And it's not just Solana, but it's Solana's where it's happening. Actually, it is kind of just Solana. It's not happening really on ETH. It's not happening. It is happening just on Solana for the most part. But what's the difference between yesterday and every other day with here? Everything on Pump Fun and everything on fucking Photon and whatever's your favorite, place to trade tokens and Launchpad and what's the difference between everything here and then what happened yesterday? Nothing. Good morning, Homer. Homer, you assume other people have money. I don't. I'm sending you one Pangu, but I'm not sending you one Soul. You hit up Walshy. Walshy, hey, look, very seriously, Homer, if Walshy brought you in the space, Walshy needs to help you get started in the space. That is what you do as a friend here in the space. And you're my friend too, but I don't have one Soul. Legitimately don't. But I am going to send you a Pangu. And English, yeah, guys, I was really late this morning too. I got up extra early, and I was playing Destiny. I just got this itch to play games, and then and I knew there wasn't a ton going on out here. This is the story, and fucking stupid. Everything that happened yesterday happens so many times a day. Now the problem is it got the wrong people. You did not, Homer. No, it's so easy to lose in this space. Well, she needs to top you off again. I'm just fucking with you too, Homer. If I had it, I would send it to you. I would. But I am going to send you Pangu. Dude, Destiny 2, which I'm fucking loving. It's really good. It's really good. I saw your name. I don't think you were on Destiny, but I saw your name online, and I wanted to hit you up and see. Dude, you should play Destiny. It's really in a good spot right now. There you go, Smokey. Dude, Destiny 2 is in a phenomenal fucking spot right now. Like, the Dreadnought's back. The season event is awesome. It's like exploring the Dreadnought. It's excellent right now. You don't regenerate health, so you have to actually like build yourself out to be able to get health back. Like it's really good right now. Love it. We got to play. Yeah. Anyway, let's start with where we're at in Libra, which is Milei saying he's going to investigate and get the scammers. He's going to get the scammers, although he might be one. Might be. Just being like, maybe, I don't know if I got to cover my ass here. I don't know if he is. This is not an accusation, but he certainly was tied to this token. And there's evidence he was like very tied to this token. LRG, Magic Eden just dropped so many tokens on stakers' heads. Amazing, dude. Amazing. Good shit. Good shit there. Milei might have known, and he might have been very, very, very involved with this shit. I don't know. But here's what we do know. Here's who we think. I think it's pretty clear who was involved. And the guys, I always give them the benefit of the doubt. You guys know I always give these guys the benefit of the doubt. Like the LA Vape Cabal guys, player over on Abstract. Good morning, man. Oh yeah, let me do the Abstract link here. Live on Abstract right now. I should tweet this out. Some guys, I always defend these guys. I like Thread Guy, and I like Rasmer, and I like I don't know with Frank. I don't dislike Frank, but I do think there's some shenanigans there. I don't care how good of a trader he is, and he's a good trader. For sure he's a good trader, but also gets insider info for fucking sure. Absolutely for sure. And I know anybody who's like influential is also getting insider info. It's just how it works. GM's over on Abstract, all you guys. It's just how it works. That part's normal. No complaints about that. If you work in this space or you're influential in the space, you get insider info. You do. And if you're getting that info, you're trading on it. You are, because it's just how the space works. This highlights just how insider they are. I don't know if I can defend Thread Guy anymore. I don't know. This is not any like there's nothing here about Thread Guy. But like, if you haven't seen this clip, someone very close to him definitely got insider info and definitely made a lot of money. English, yes, sir. Everybody you hear would trade with that info. Yep, this is a whole bunch of sour grapes all of a sudden. This is, you know what it is? English? What happened now, why it's such a big deal now is the big guys got wrecked. And it's funny enough, like, the rest of the space who's, like, crying about this should actually be cheering for it. That's kind of what we wanted, right? We wanted the big guys to get got, and they got. But, this is just as clear can be how early they get it and who gets it. Here's Thread Guy. During his live stream, gets a call from FaZe Banks.
So bad.
Off lost money too. Fucking Pierce and Top both lost money. I feel so bad. Top's down like fucking. My manager's down like 20 G's. Feels like everybody lost money on this. I round trip, bro. I was up like fucking 300. I got in really early. I was up like 300K. And fucking luckily.
Look at that. He mutes him. He covers his face. If you got in early, you got in early because you knew. Again, I know those guys know. I don't know if that's the biggest problem. Maybe it depends on where you heard from. Actually, I think that's important. It depends on how early you got or where you heard from. Look at chat. Look at chat right here. Where'd you get your info from? If you heard it from a buddy and you're just playing off that, no biggie.
All right, I'm unmuted.
It's legit.
I'm muted.
Yeah. Can I ask how much?
Yeah, I bought 1,100 Sol. No.
Man, these guys throwing around some coin. It's about where you're hearing it from. Again, you hear it from your buddy. It's okay. What if your buddy's on the Jupiter team or Meteora team or on the team, what are they called? Kip Protocol, who launched the token. What if you heard it there? Then we're talking serious insider trading? Or is it not insider trading because they're just collectibles, right? I don't know. Everybody's sure as fuck worked up about this, and it's nothing new. It's nothing new. It's what happens. It's what fucking happens. This is the space. This isn't even like a part of the space. This is literally what the space is getting ahead of people and then dumping on their heads. We're not collecting for utility, and we're not investing in the next Amazon. Some of these might be, especially over in AI. Some of that might be. But this is everything that's been going on for years now, and it's just so big and in our faces right now, and everybody's losing their minds over it. I love it. I fucking love it. Jakey with a really weird take, too. Dude, what is up with that guy's outfit? Like, is he a ninja? What the fuck is this? Okay, this is a guy. Yeah, this guy is on the KIP team, I think it is. Is that right? Kelsier Ventures. Hang on. Kelsier is the connection. Champ T-Gram is the plug. K-Money used to do... Okay. Well, we'll play this. This is a guy from the team that launched that token, or at least part of the team, explaining what happened, doxing himself. This dude is in maybe some trouble, too. Maybe a little bit. Guys, good morning, brother. Great to see you. And I got your message. I got your Discord, so definitely let's chat today. He's a Power Ranger, dude. Jesus Christ.
Hey, guys. My name's Hayden. I know there's tons of frustrations. I've had tons of crazy text messages on my phone. I'm here to set the record straight, both because there were things that were in and out of my control. I was only a part of what's happened with Libra, but also I want to just shed a little bit more light and let you guys at least see my face, because a lot of people that have been involved with this launch have gone either silent or are nowhere to be found. And I want to make sure there's A, accountability, and B, a structure going forward so that people don't feel screwed over. And I do believe there's actually an amazing way forward if people are open to it. Before I say anything else, I am indeed Javier Milei's advisor. Obviously, I think most of you guys have seen that either on Twitter or something.
So Milei directly fucking involved. Some
form of social media. I am working with him and his team on much bigger tokenization and really cool stuff in Argentina, and I absolutely back him. What happened with Libra, I think there's many things I could say. There's only certain elements that I could control the launch. Definitely things didn't go according to plan. But rather than share all the details right now, because it's going to be a much longer video, it's going to be a much longer structure, I want to make sure you guys all know I'm a very direct, straight to the point person, and I think there's a very specific way forward here. My intention is every single dollar I've managed to round up, which I believe is every single dollar.
Hang on. Am I not sharing my screen?
Collected
no, I am. Okay.
From fees or farming or liquidate, anything I've managed to get back. And my intention is to inject everything back into the Libra chart. And my intention is to do that in the next 24 to 48 hours. I'm open if there's a different plan.
Did they do that? Did they buy back?
All of you more. For anybody, especially any crypto leaders that have a structural plan, and a structural plan quickly, I'm very open to figuring that out, but right now that is my game plan. I don't think people realize all the complexities of what happens with the launch, but I do think people deserve a right to know, and I will be sharing about it in future videos.
It is actually up.
For now, I wanted you guys to just see
that must
my
be them
face.
buying
My
back, maybe.
Will be below, but I think addressing the elephant in the room, which is in the next 24, 48 hours, and unless somebody
there's
has
money
a
to be
better
made
idea,
there. Holy shit!
Any funds that I've been able to get back in my possession from all the parties involved,
like a 2.5x off the bottom there,
right back into the chart and either burn or lock on the liquidity side.
Not bad.
I do call on all the people that benefited from this on the fee side, whether that was Photon, Bullex, Meteora, Jupiter, Moonshot, any of those guys that collected any amount of fees to do the same thing, as I do believe this could be quite the success story if flipped differently, but also I think it's
success story.
And
quite the success story, he says. Oh, man. I fucking love it. By the way, I don't remember if I said, but I got my phone charging If this goes for a bit, probably going to fire up a Spaces too, so we can all shoot the shit in there. You guys come up and chat. I don't like the Jakey take here. Like, he's not wrong, but the fact that nowhere in his like bullshit does he call out anything here, I think that's kind of crazy. And also, he's not wrong here. He's not wrong. Some of you guys are such crybabies. Arguing the fact that some people may have had insider info or had an edge on a trade because they're a KOL or have a level of influence is a skill issue. That's a fucking stupid take. Also, he's kind of right. It's a skill issue to weasel your way in. We said it yesterday. You know, it's like what Frank said. If you've been in for years and you're not an insider yet, you're doing it wrong. That should be like, you know, I always say your goal should be get a full Bitcoin, get a CryptoPunk, get a whole bunch of whatever your target you set in USDC or Tether, whatever. That should be your goals. As big of a goal as those things, it should also be to work yourself into the cabal. It should be, man. You know, Benny, in a way, like again, this is a stupid take, but he's not wrong. You need to work your way in and network and get in that crowd because you make so much money if you do. So if the game is crime, you got to get good at crime here, right? Like, it is what it is. Large portions of the creators and KOLs you see being bashed for this sentiment is because they spent all fucking bear market creating, building, and doing shit. No, they didn't. No, most of those KOLs, I'm thinking about that because I want to give credit where credit is due. Most of those KOLs, there's some KOLs that built like crazy in the bear. Like somebody like Easy, I have really grown to like Easy. Works his ass off. Those kind of guys absolutely grind in the bear and they make content and they're here no matter what. There are some of these KOLs that completely disappear in the bear market. I'm going to use Thread Guy as an example, and I don't know the answer to this. Did we see a lot of Thread Guy in the bear market? And even if we didn't, he built so much in the bull as far as building his reputation and building his audience that's kind of fine too. They didn't get spoon-fed. They positioned themselves. No. They positioned themselves ahead of time. Then they get spoon-fed insider info. Here's a really important thing, though. Here, right? Hang on. TG built more in the bear. I didn't remember seeing the Thread Guy a lot in the bear. He definitely wasn't doing spaces and stuff. I mean, that was very obvious. He definitely wasn't. I've grown to really like Easy. I don't think I ever disliked it. Maybe I did for a little, but who did spaces? He did. Thread Guy? He didn't do many spaces. He did some. I remember he was going through a phase where he's doing spaces and he would have co-hosts like B-Check and stuff. He definitely started, but like there was a point where Thread Guy announced he was coming back to spaces. There was a long stretch where he wasn't doing any of that. There was, for sure. For sure. Look, I think all that matters is what's a security, what's not a security. Insider info, and actually, I wish Whirly Girl could weigh in on this. She kind of did yesterday. Frank, good morning. Thank you for that. So, like, if these are collectibles, and I think meme coins are collectibles, there's no such thing as insider info for collectibles, right? Is there? I don't know if there is. I'm factually not wrong, English. I'm factually correct. Factually correct. He was gone for a while. It doesn't mean he was not here in the space engaged and stuff, but he wasn't doing his normal thing. And it was probably 2 months, and it was probably a little more. I'm not saying he was gone the whole time, but 2 months is like 2 years. He was definitely gone for a while, and it's no biggie. That's why I said he's maybe not the best example to bring up, because he's still here. He's always active in the space, always. Even if he takes a break from spaces and shit. He's always active, like he's a participant. If a token is launched to raise funds to build a thing, that's when I start wondering if it's a security. I kind of lean towards it is, right? If you're raising funds to then like fund businesses, I think that's a security. And then I think that makes everything that happened here insider trading. That's how I lean on this so far. Okay, more his point, though. They didn't get spoon-fed. They positioned... I mean, again, he's not wrong. As for talking about getting the information publicly, whether it's true or not in my eyes, it's clout. Yep. They're well aware that a majority of the morons here would eat it up, make tweets, spin up. Yes, again, yep. Blaming Meteora, Jupe, Solar, the founder of Sol, feels like a reach. That I'm not sure about. And I don't know. That I'm not sure, because it does sound like somebody on the team, one of these teams, I think it's the Jupiter team, might be part of getting that info out there. Part of that. English is an insider. Yeah, I don't know about this part. Solana's dead. No. Nope. No, the casino, the lights stay on. The tables are still open. I think this is a nothing burger. It's probably going to make people pause a little bit. But it's, I don't know, man. Maybe closer to a nothing burger than anything else. Because it happens so much. It happens all the fucking time. Comparing it to the FTX collapse, no. By the way, remember FTX stimmy comes tomorrow, I think. Right? Like, there's some stuff coming to this market that actually maybe is going to make us look past this, like, really quick. FTX stimmy starts, and that OpenSea airdrop, maybe, I don't know. I still have a little hopium there. I do. I don't know if it's going to play out, but I got some hopium. The Yank, thank you, and Anon, thank you. Dude, nothing dead. Luna, I saw. I'll bring that up. I already have that. We got that queued up. Thank you, man. Dude, exactly. No, it's not dead. No. If this makes people like a little more careful and thoughtful with their place, awesome. That's cool. That's good. Nothing but good. In fact, we need these wake up calls sometimes because we get so fucking greedy. And in this case, and it's greed, but it's also, man, people just want so badly for this shit to be back and to catch the next runner and whatever. It just, to me, it just shows the potential we have, how much money's just sitting there on the sideline waiting. In this case, man, what, 100 mil extracted, it's not nothing. Also, 100 mil is not that much. Like, how much does Pump Fund extract on a monthly basis? Like, we're definitely overblowing this thing. If you were to have received any type of insider info, you would have done the same thing. You would be capitalizing it, or you're stupid. No, he's totally right. Again, everything he's saying is right. For the most part, everything he's saying is totally spot on. Talking about on stream, maybe not the best action. Again, he's right. But to also not call out that it is shady shit and that the practice of like just being in the business is shady shit, that's the problem. That's the problem to me. It is a problem. Actually, it's up to us to fix it, though. We need to stop throwing our money at stupid shit. I hope you guys, I don't know, I was going to say, I hope you guys didn't get into Libra. I hope you didn't get got here also. Whatever. It's the game. We're all playing the game. But again, this is a weird take to me, like defending all of it. Again, everything he's saying here is right, but defending it all without a single comment about maybe something shitty actually happened, that's the weird part. That's the fucking weird part to me. Meta, good morning, man. Great to see you, brother. Because, like, shady shit kind of happened. This might be hard to see. And let me pull up some Beanie tweets. Because, again, people are kind of catching on to where, like, insider info might have come from here. Like, Beanie said he's getting his DMs blown up with people, like, telling him what's going on. Here we go. And there's a couple of parts here. There's a couple of parts. It's who pulled liquidity from the LP, right? $100 million pulled out of the liquidity pool. Or the pair. Here you go. The real rugger of Libras in Singapore, founder of one of the largest Solana protocols. And he's referring to Meow from Jupiter. Right? That's what everybody was expecting or assuming here. It's somebody on like the Meteora or Jupiter team that's feeding info to like their friends, as happens in every fucking token drop, in every NFT drop, everything. Everybody knows. Why do you think Bored Apes run before announcements and Azuki's run and every fucking thing runs before the announcement? Because everybody tells their buddy and they're sitting there waiting. It's so normal. Doesn't mean it's good, but it's exactly what happens here. And Brown Gent here. Apparently there's an implication or some implication on CT that Meow from Jupiter involved in this Libra thing. Behind the whole extraction event, again, is the problem pulling liquidity or is the problem tipping off friends or both of them a problem? I don't know with the liquidity thing, by the way. Like, I know that's frowned upon, I know it's frowned upon, but like, kind of so what? I know that might sound stupid. If there was $150 million in liquidity in that token, and they pulled out 100 mil, $50 of liquidity is a fuck ton of liquidity for a token. A fuck ton. And I don't know what number there was left over. If there were millions in there, that's plenty. So it's like optics, right? Right? Isn't it just optics? You see people pull liquidity, then people assume they're rugged, then there's this like cascading effect of like people then dumping, right? I think that was ultimately what the problem was. I don't know if that's like bad malicious. I think that's, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that exactly, guys. I don't know. But I am curious about Where Meow and seeing if he is feeding info to people and he, like he's going to tell us, right? He's got a statement coming. So is he going to talk about the liquidity, or is he going to talk about maybe tipping off buddies to what's coming? And that was the problem. Again, we saw in that video yesterday, guys knew right away. They were waiting for the token. They got word that the token was live. They knew how much they were betting. They fucking knew. Right? That guy yesterday in 5 seconds queued up $250,000, bet on the token, disconnects his stream, and did he get, I don't even know if the guy got out in time. I have no idea. But boy oh boy. Dude, there's 85 mil in liquidity in that token right now. Holy shit. Can we see that here? Yeah, there we go. 85 mil in liquidity. Again, if you pull out 100 mil and there's 85 mil left, guy, and I'm asking this question because I don't know. I'm not a meme coin expert. Does that do anything to the token price, or is that all just a sentiment thing? People see that money get pulled, they get spooked, right? People get spooked that there's like that they're going to rug the thing or dump their tokens too or something. I think that's what the problem was. And is that a problem if there's that much liquidity in there still? I don't know if it is. And like the reason I ask that, the reason I ask it again, I know people don't want to see that, but I keep saying it doesn't matter what we want to see, right? Like we've got these weird arbitrary rules of you can't do this because like it doesn't matter. All that matters is like what you can do on chain and what the price is like, right? It doesn't matter. It's us that needs to adopt to the game. They don't need to not pull liquidity because we don't like that. If there's plenty of liquidity left in the thing, right? So like, and again, I'm asking, is that the problem? That they pulled 100 mil in liquidity, and did that fuck up the price? I don't think it did. I think it's just people saw it and got spooked, and then it's on everybody else who dumped. That's the problem, but also, why can't you dump? Like, more and more, I'm not seeing a big problem here other than the insider info. I don't think it's, I don't know if it's a problem that you pull your liquidity. Again, we've got these gentleman handshake rules here. But I don't know why that matters. Like, it did not matter with royalties. And did it matter with the Trump token? I'm trying to think. Did they, actually, I don't know. Did they pull liquidity too? I think they did. Theirs was a little different because they did their shit, like, kind of on chain. I mean, not officially on chain, but they've got their light paper. They've got their documentation. They've got their tokenomics. And, like, the 80% of the supply or whatever they hold was locked up, right? That's the stuff that matters. Like, give us the rules up front. Let us play by that. But there's no rule that says you got to keep the liquidity there, especially if there's $85 fucking million still there. There you go. They didn't dump. So the team didn't dump. They just pulled their liquidity with 85 mil still left there. I don't know what the big problem is with that. Didn't they start this thing with like 250 mil in liquidity? Why wouldn't they pull some of that? I don't get it. Like, there's just something big here I'm missing. And so I lean back towards, like, I think the problem is that people got tipped off early and then people get jealous about it. And I think that's the problem. But curious to see what Meow says too. Like, for sure. Like, what even is he making a statement on? Yeah, this is the stuff that needs, like, the investigating. It's like that info stream. Again, it happens on everything. This explains how advanced knowledge of Libra made it to the insider cabal. Okay. NDF is a team member of both Kelser Ventures and Phantom Troop. This is the Wall Street equivalent of an investment banker that works in M&A. What is that? Marketing and analysis? What is that? I don't know. I'm a fucking idiot. So NDF. Working at Kelser. Is this that guy? Is this the vampire dude? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to connect these dots here. I take Beanie. Like I trust the Beanie takes. Oh, interesting. Okay. Frank, there's a Frank connection in here. Yeah, there's definitely well, I'm assuming, I don't know what to believe on X, but there's probably a Frank connection there. Liquidity is usually 1 to 5% of the market cap. If you pull all that liquidity out on a DEX, number go down 99%. It doesn't look like they dumped. Yeah, so again, if they pulled 100 mil, still nothing doesn't affect the price. So guys, if you could sum it up, what do you think? What are people worked up about? The insider info or the team making money here? And are they even making money if they're putting up the money up front? If they're putting up the liquidity up front and then they're pulling some of it, that's not them making money, is it? Oh, Gravity, thank you, man. Mergers and acquisitions. See, we got a smart one in the audience. They pulled more. Really? Okay, where's that 100 mil come from? Because there was definitely like 2 transactions of pulling like 50 mil. Like each. They pulled more. Liquidity was at 2 to 3 bill? I get how that would be shocking if liquidity's at a couple bill and then they pull that. That's crazy, though. That said, I think the Trump, now I'm thinking back to the Trump token and how high liquidity got there. I don't think it was in the billions, right? That's a number. Prince of Pangu, dude. You're always very generous, man. Appreciate you. No crying I love that. No crying in the casino, right? Yeah, stop. Yeah. It's shitty because we didn't get the advantage. You can have you can have all kinds of opinions on this on all sides of it too. Wish we had the insider trading or insider info to trade off of. Yeah, to trade off of. Also, insider trading is bad. And also, I would have done it. And also, fuck the cabal guys. I'm glad they got wrecked. Like, it's all those things are true. I believe all that. That's just how I feel about it. I absolutely would have traded this. Why wouldn't I? Did they burn any LP? That I don't know. I don't think so, John. I don't think so. Andrew, good morning, man. Yeah, I don't think they burned any. But again, that's what people expect. That's what they want to see. That's just what people want to see. But again, it's our stupid rules. It's not like it's just there's no fucking rules to this. The rule is make money. I really love the vampire guy, by the way. Like, I really love this guy. Also, they had to make money. I mean, I guess in fees, right? Oh, that's amazing. If that's true, Insider front ran the apology. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love this space so much. It's unbelievable. Prince, I don't play a game I don't have an edge in. Less crying involved. Dude, exactly. Yes. Yeah. Jonah. Where's the Jonah take? By the way, they've got this, they've got a bullshit tweet. Libra does, by the way. We might have showed this yesterday. No, maybe not. Bullshit take. Arthur Hayes kind of weighing in a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, dude. Okay, maybe one of the more interesting things that's happening out there is people talking about the safety, personal safety of some of these guys, like this dude. And actually, they're starting to throw around FaZe Banks and Thread Guy and Frank and they're starting to throw around their names that they need to be careful. And yikes, dude, like they probably do. It's one of those things that just saying it out loud probably makes it even more dangerous for them. But the fact is, we see over in Europe, there's kidnappings, and that happens here in the States too. It does. But if people know you got money, there's guys out there that are coming for you, and that's scary as shit. That does worry me for those guys. I don't want anybody, dude, I don't want anybody to get hurt. Like, I like Thread Guy. I like those guys. I do. I don't fuck the game. I like the guys. They're fun. They're fun. They're funny. I like listening to their content. I hope they make a fuck ton of money. At the same time, like I said before, the insider trading shit is bullshit, and it's not fair, and also GG's. You can think all that at the same time. At least I do. And so I say that to make myself feel better. I think all that. Gangsta, good morning. Thank you. Clemente, who I love. This confirms that Milei knew about Libra for months prior. His tweet claiming he didn't know any details about the project is a lie or gross negligence. This is becoming a global scandal. Maybe. Is it? Is it? What's this tweet? Damn, that's a good post. The office of the president reports that on October 19th, President Javier Milei held a meeting with a rep of KIP Protocol in Argentina where he was informed of the company's intention to develop a project. What's he saying here? I'm assuming TLDR, they only heard about it in October. Well, that's actually a long bit away, so he knows plenty about this. Given the facts, Milei has decided to immediately involve the anti-corruption office to determine whether there was improper conduct on the part of any member of the national government, including the president himself. Respect. God damn it, I like this guy a lot. Ooh, I like him. DCA. Dude, you know what? Again, with this shit, with the market being what it is, I don't play anything. I don't play anything till we're back, because when we're back, it's easy. Right now, it's like it's just rolling the dice, right? Or it's a coin flip. You could win, you could lose. Nobody knows why. If you go into Libra now, you're just gambling, which is okay. Go ahead and gamble. That's what we do here. Good morning, Barry. Pure gambling. You know what I mean? And it's easier to gamble when when we're in up only mode, right? So gamble then. So I wouldn't touch Libra, and that does not mean you can't make a ton of money in Libra. You probably can. There's probably like all kinds of swings you can trade in this. But yeah, no, I'm waiting until the market's here and back and cooking, and that's when I'll be back in playing. I want to find that Jonah tweet though. And Jonah's got good takes. I don't love Jonah I don't know why even, but he's got good takes. His takes are fine. Reality is everyone's going to cry about Solana scams and Frank and how they lost all their money. And when another country or scam launches, everybody's going to forget. Yes, dude, and it's coming this week. We'll be past this in a few days. For sure. There's not enough going on now. It's why, it's why it's the thing to talk about. What I'm looking for from Jonah is his take on the Thread Guy video we watched before. Yeah, so here's Jonah's take. Yeah, I don't know. He's saying Thread Guy changed. And he's ignoring those guys. And then Thread Guy blocked him. Again, I don't know what to think about Thread Guy. And also, it doesn't matter what I think. I think he makes awesome content. And I like the dude. And I'm positive he's got an edge with information. And I'm positive he trades on it. And so does everybody else. That's what you got to do in this space. Dorothy, good morning. It's what the space is, whatever. Play the game. Or don't. Oh, man, there's people crying about OpenSea too. We'll get to that. It's just everybody crying about shit right now. It's weird. There's a lot of things I'm not a fan of. The crying is maybe top of that list. All right, so we'll see with Meow. We'll see if Meow gives us anything fun or spicy here today, which would be cool. Mikey fucking Rose, are you watching this? Mikey Rose, are you in the chat by chance? Like one of my oldest buddies from the space who completely disappeared. Completely fucking left us. That was my bro. Mikey Rose, I hope you're in the chat, man. I hope you're great, too. Yeah, Mice. It's coming. If Sol was 300 and main meme coins weren't down, dude, exactly, dude. It's nothing new, dude. There's nothing going on. It's the only thing to focus on. It's funny, isn't it? Nobody be crying at all. At fucking all. It's all funny, fake shit. And still, again, there's a bit of a problem there. Maybe it is what it is. It's normal. BitBoy maybe lost big on Libra. He said he'll talk to Thread Guy. He's got a story. I am curious what that story is, and I'm assuming it's insider info. It has to be for you to know that early. It's insider. Why is it always the same people that are really early and get those big wins? They're just that close to the top of that food chain. They hear about these things. It is what it is. Didn't think anything left to lose. Hang on, let's see. Yeah, I like BitBoy too. Look, it's all entertaining. This is the most entertaining shit you can see, like anywhere. Danny, thank you. Dorothy, thank you very much. If anybody, by the way, this is for the Abstract crew. Well, it's anywhere. I'm streaming on Abstract. I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm streaming on X. If you're new catching the stream, guys, I do this 7 days a week. I've done this 7 days a week for the past year and a half now. Dude, we're almost at the August, September, October, November, December. 19 months straight, 7 days a week. So love finding new people here. It's fucking awesome. So give a follow, and more to come. Some cool, some really nice whitelists coming later this week from a really, really interesting AI project on Abstract. So really fucking excited for that. Anyway, great seeing new people here. Man, I do that shill thing more than ever now. It's weird, but whatever. Tyler with a little check into the trenches here. Only 2 tokens with over 100 mil in volume. I need to start looking at that, actually. I keep looking for good ways to measure, how impactful things are. 2 tokens over 100 mil volume on the day. Dave Portnoy did another meme coin shill. Libra dick. Jupe. Only 16 coins with 10 mil in volume. Yeah. That's very low. A reset's happening. Good. And this probably is right out the fucking window this week. FTX stimmy. Guys, people who are owed back 50,000 or less, they're the ones getting the stimmy first. There's going to be a lot of money in this space all of a sudden. And that FTX stimmy is maybe up to $16 billion that's going to be back in the hands of traders here. It's a lot of money. Guys, thank you, by the way, for the kind words. What's up, Rebel? Great to see you, man. I love it, dude. Like, I can't take a day off because I know how I get. And this is probably like most people. But if I take a day off, it's like with work and like not with Crypto Slam work. I love showing up every day. But like when I, like my old corporate gig, if I take a day off, it just makes me want to take another day off. It's just like human nature. So with streaming, it's got to happen every day because I think if I take a day off, then I'm going to want another day off. And it's so fun to do anyways. And it keeps me really fucking plugged in. I have to know mostly what's going on out there. And then newly right now, shit, you know what? I need to put this on the screen. Newly now, though, because I now do a daily AI show Monday through Friday, now I have to actually dive into AI stuff. Like, I'm actually learning a ton about AI. It's really fucking cool. It's a lot of work. It takes me forever to research that shit, but I'm learning a lot. Here's my YouTube channel, by the way, guys. It's Inside NFTs. I'm going to change that name at some point, probably, like, because we're not just NFTs anymore. But there's the personal channel. I stream on the weekends here. And then on the weekdays, I stream over on SlamX Official. And here's the new AI show. It's called The Swarm Report. So Monday through Friday, I'm aiming for 30 minutes, but hitting the AI crypto market and then just updates from projects. Again, 2 guests this week coming on. It should be Bunchu and then the Abstract AI project. So heads up about that. Yeah, I like this reset, by the way. Reset. You know what? No, Whale's the NFT guy. I fucked up by not pushing. My biggest fuck up is not tweeting still. Like, I just don't tweet. And when I tweet, it's not like super informative. I know I'm very self-aware. If I tweeted a whole bunch, there's so much room to be an NFT person. There really is. But Whale is like the NFT guy. He's got that crown because he tweets and he pushes. But yeah, there's very little NFT content. But even though like my channel's called Inside NFTs, there's so little to talk about in NFTs. So when stuff's happening, I'm talking about it. But the show is definitely more crypto and AI focused than NFTs. Although, again, if anything is happening in NFTs, I'm definitely talking about it. And I love NFTs, man. Like, I love them. That's my favorite fucking thing. So Frank also chiming in again, the insider trader allegations, right? This is also a stupid comment. Holy shit, there's tools you can use to be an insider. Like, again, he's not wrong. God, I hate the term gaslighting. I think it's so, I hate these terms that just everybody like overuses. But that is kind of what this is. He's not wrong. There's all kinds of tools you can use to track whoever's wallet you want, and they always tip you off early, but Frank didn't catch this because it got flagged on some tool. I could, like, what, 95% sure that's the case. And I love Tyler's reply. Holy shit, as long as you aggressively rotate out within 20 minutes, you can win too. No, but like, this dude's probably more right. Like, he gets that info from that top level. And to a degree, he's earned it. Again, about these guys who are insiders and built their reputation and put in the work. Like, they've earned that proximity to the big guys and the builders. Like, their relationship with each other makes sense. Like, these big builders, these platforms that have tons of money, they get great exposure from these guys. They talk about their products, right? And it's a lot of, like, scratching each other's backs. It just is what it is. But maybe Frank is fucking fed up, which is, this is maybe interesting. Here we go. Frank is retiring his main wallet. So here's Frank saying, I originally shared it because people were spreading false rumors about me with no proof. True. I shared my wallet publicly, invited anyone to find any proof of wrongdoings. Since then, traded thousands of coins on this wallet. Man. You know what? I kind of like this. At this point, it's like, fuck everybody. Frank is going into fuck everybody mode. He's not going to share his trades. He's going into his private wallet. Yes, he definitely has another wallet. You have to be so fucking naive to think he doesn't have a second wallet and a third. Like, right, how many wallets do we all have? Tons, right? Tons. Kali, I think it is, whatever. Yeah, thank you very much. And Anon, thank you. How many wallets do you guys have? I probably have 100 plus wallets. And that doesn't mean they're all active. In fact, they're mostly not. And most of them have no transactions. But like in MetaMask alone, probably 60 different addresses or wallets, right? And across all these chains on Bitcoin, probably, 20. We've probably lost more, right? Exactly. Oh, interesting, MTV. Rumors that Frank being investigated by the SEC. Really? Wait, is that a thing? I've assumed, by the way, that Frank has been investigated for a long time. Now, going back before this new administration and like being close to the Kongs and knowing what they were going through, I assume that most of these big guys had active investigations already. And right now with the Trump administration, they're really scaling that back, and they're only going to be going after like fraud. But I think they also will go after that insider trading too, I think. I don't know that Frank is in the clear here. And I also always worried, I used to worry about Luca Nets. Not because he's insider trading. I don't know. He might be. I kind of assume everybody is. But there's certain things you can't say as like as a project, right? Like you can't talk about prices. You can't. You can't talk bullishly about the price of your NFT or a token or whatever. You can't do it. Like that was a line you can't cross. And Luca crossed that many, many, many times. Like you could see it on X. It was posts in Discord. So I always thought that like somebody like Luca was under investigation too, probably. I don't know if that's true though. Like as in I've probably walked that back myself. I don't think it's going on. But Frank is a guy I assumed was always under investigation too. Just assume that. Thank you guys over on Abstract. Appreciate that. But I don't know this okay. Hang on. Let's see. D Brizzle saying it's false. IRS, a lot less wallets since IRS started forcing to track for capital gains. Yep. Trump is insider trading. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. So maybe it all doesn't matter anymore. It probably doesn't. And again, plus I don't think most of these meme coins are securities. Like I really am curious. Can you insider trade collectibles? Is that even a thing? Should I ask I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Dude, okay, one of the coolest things ever yesterday. Like this made my heart soar. I've been trying to get my daughter, same one that I talk about that's into crypto. I'm really trying to get her into crypto. I'm trying to get her to come on a stream. Like she's got her wallet. She's interested. I want her to come on and do like a stream with me. But I've been trying to get her into to use ChatGPT, and she never would, right? She's kind of resisting because it's still like it's nerdy. But and I talk to ChatGPT, like I do the voice thing, and I've got a name for her, and she's got a name for me. But my daughter had a friend over yesterday, and she's using ChatGPT and talking to it. And my daughter was too. We were in the store going to Sam's Club, and everybody's just having conversations with ChatGPT on their phone, like talking to it. It was the coolest fucking thing ever. Like my kids using tech makes me so happy. Okay. Okay, hang on. How would I even ask this? Can there be insider trading with collectibles? I think I worded that stupidly, but we'll see. He's such a dick. Insider trading, as it's defined, applies to securities. Collectibles are not considered securities, so the specific insider trading laws don't apply to them. Holy shit, guys. I'm happy to announce those guys are all off the hook. All of them. They're all off the hook. That's great news. Dude, that's fucking awesome. I'm so happy for those guys. Hang on, let's make sure the world knows. Let's tweet this out. Actually, hang on, let's see. However, if someone uses confidential or non-public info to manipulate the market for collectibles, that could raise legal issues under different laws like fraud or market manipulation. See, now they didn't. I don't think that. Does that manipulate the market? They find out early, so they buy early? It's interesting, right? Here, you know what? Just for the sake of a tweet, let's cut out the second part. Let's just do that, just to not muddy it up. Okay, and here's a big old X factor. I'm going to leave this out too. But I still, Slice, I still hold my Naval. I still owe over $1 million Naval. It's probably stupid at this point, but I'm going to remain bullish and I'm going to remain supporting board. And here's ultimately why. I'll tell you why I still hold Naval, which don't tell me the market cap. I don't even look at it anymore. I'm considering it zero, but here's why. I still believe, here, let's put up Cookie. I still believe that the entire AI ecosystem, I still believe it's going to 100 bill. And I think it could go higher. Dude, nothing's going to change my mind, just like nothing's going to change my mind about ordinals. In fact, I would almost argue that what just happened here in meme coins is even more bullish for Bitcoin. Like more and more, as long as this bullshit keeps going on, the more I think it's just going to be a Bitcoin cycle, and Bitcoin is going to keep cooking. Like Bitcoin's going to fucking do something stupid. We're on the road to $1 million per Bitcoin. That does not mean this cycle, but that's the road we're on. Bitcoin will be $1 million at some point. And at some point, all people are going to give a shit about, at least for part of a cycle. There's going to be a phase where Bitcoin is the only thing that matters, and that includes assets on Bitcoin. All this does is make me more bullish on ordinals, and all it does is make me actually kind of bullish on runes. Again, runes is like a big old whatever. I still believe in it, but I think everything happening here just means Bitcoin. Like, fuck everything else. That includes all these NFTs everywhere else. And yes, I'm rooting for them, and I got some, whatever, but there's nothing as good as Bitcoin collectibles. To my core, I believe that. Nothing will change my mind on that. It's a matter of time till that plays out. And maybe it's not this year, and maybe it's not next year, and maybe it's a whole cycle away, but I know that's going to happen. I know there's going to be a cycle where ordinals just do something parabolic. It's coming. It's coming, man. Okay, so here's the deal too. As I'm going to tweet this out, there's one little problem with this idea that you can't insider trade collectibles, and that's that the Libra token, if it's raising money to fund things, then it's kind of a security then, right? We'll throw that at ChatGPT. All right. Sorry, I just had to fire off the tweet. I just got to tweet more. Even if they're stupid tweets, I just have to tweet more and get in the algo a bit. That's it. It's stupid. I write stupid tweets. They don't mean anything. There's no substance, but I have to do it, and I got to ramp it up. And that'll force me to eventually take the time and write out quality tweets at some point. At some point. Like, I write my newsletter, and I used to put days into articles. At one point in my life, I actually used to write quality stuff, and it just wasn't on X. If I can focus that on X, man, I wish I could get myself in that headspace. Oh, by the way, random out of nowhere, but Hypeo NFTs are on fucking fire. They got to like a 0.8 floor. Did you guys know that? Hypeo over on Base, it's like the Hyperliquid PFP. Those are on fucking fire, man. GG's to anybody who's minted those and bought them on secondary or whatever. Anybody who's anybody who's into those Hypeo NFTs, you are eating. Which is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Pick the right ecosystems and make bets there. I mean, yeah. ETH volume should go up from RWAs in their new upgrade. Yeah. Yeah, RWA stuff, like RWA, I still don't know how we play RWAs, by the way. It does bring more money to the space, which is good. Ask if you can commit wire fraud with collectibles. Yes, yeah. Well, I think you get, even from its answer, I think it was basically, shit, where'd my window go? Yeah, let's keep asking. Can you? What was the other question that we were going to ask? There was another thing I wanted to ask it too, with the collectibles. Let's see. Wire fraud involves using electronic communications, email, telephone, whatever, to execute a scheme to defraud someone out of money or property. So I wonder, does getting in early equal that? There's probably more to it, but getting in early, you're only getting in these if you're going to sell. I don't know if I see this one. I don't know. Deliberate scheme to fraud, false representation, or deceit. I don't know. Oh, I remember what we were going to ask. It's, okay, if a meme coin is launched to raise money to fund projects or businesses, okay, if a meme coin is launched to raise money for a project or a business or whatever, so let's see. So a meme coin, if a meme coin is launched specifically to raise money for projects or business, it could be seen as a security under the Howey. If investors are primarily buying the coin with the expectations of profits driven by the work, I don't know. But that's like where it's a little gray. Like a little gray. But for the most part, what we learned here today is we can and should insider trade everything, NFTs and meme coins, and it's fine because they're collectibles. So insider trading, it doesn't exist. Zoni, good morning. It doesn't exist. Fucking have a field day, man. It's not real. There's no insider like this is like they don't need to put out the unedited video now because this is not insider trading.
So bad, so bad.
Off lost money too. Fucking Pierce and Top both lost money. I feel so bad. Top's down like fucking. My manager's down like 20 G's. Feels like everybody lost money on this. I round trip, bro. I was up like fucking 300. I got in really, really early. I was up like 300K, and fucking luckily.
Yikes. Poor Easy. This is definitely gotten to Easy a little too. I mean, it's shitty. This is why I respect his take and not and not this specific take. We'll find maybe some of his others, but like actually saying it's not good. Again, if it's normal, which it is, doesn't mean it's good. Yeah, where's his? Hang on, I want to check out that tweet here too. Yeah, I think this was the tweet. The reason I'm so frustrated, only lost $2,000. Yeah, he's just, I mean, I think that's fair. Like, I think all Jakey needed to do was mention that it's like, it's not great for the space. Like, wrecking everybody does not encourage anybody to want to come and play. I mean, it's kind of that simple, right? So I like Easy. I like his like demeanor with this stuff. Respect it. What is who is this? Cash. Who is Cash? I don't know if he's talking about the Libra thing. Here, let's see. Is Cash from one of those platforms? Yeah, okay. He's on the Jupiter team, it looks like. We didn't deploy anything. They didn't get instant verification, nor was there any listing on Moonshot. Okay. Okay, maybe Jupiter had nothing to do with any of the insider shit. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that means they weren't aware ahead of time. I responded in a quote, but this larger post is not about Libra, but the cycle of these type of launches on Meteora. They get listed quick. Yeah, let's see. Dude, maybe Easy is kind of pointing the finger at them. But either way, Easy was happy with the reply or respected enough. Oh, okay. All right. Saying he was wrong. Look, somebody knew early. That's all we know. We know for fucking sure somebody knew early about it. And that info spread, and it spread the way that it always spreads. Again, nothing new here. Nothing new at all. No part of this is new. Dude, wow. Hang on. About Cato? Dude, people calling for Cato to be like 250 per yap? That would be bonkers. There's no way. There's no fucking way, right? There's no way. $250 per yap? I don't tweet much, and I've got 55 yaps, which is not a lot. If it's $250 per yap, it sure as shit is. Hang on, let me math. 55 times 250. There's no way. That'd be a $13,000 drop. There's no way. I did crack the top 500 one day. I did. Made it to like 400-ish. There's no way it's going to be 250. All the stuff that's happening over on Solana is surely attracting eyes on chain, but not eyes from new users, but eyes from the SEC. That, I mean, probably to a degree, guys. Yeah, that's English. That's more realistic. Yep. I think that's it. Like, come on. Like, this always happens. People do these, like, euphoric bull posts about these token prices, predictions, whatever. There's no way it's going to be 250 per YAP. That said, here's like the X factor, is that one YAP doesn't equal one Cato token, right? That's where this is like, I think, a little less clear, I think, without looking into how YAPs are calculated. But it could be that one YAP equals like 1,000 Cato tokens, right? And that could be where we're getting some of these crazy predictions. So it could be, yeah, that could be it. And that could be where the crazier valuation comes from. Confusion, what's up? By the way, I will keep doing this. I will keep doing this because I love NFTs and I love anybody covering NFTs. Follow this fucker if you're interested or want to learn about ape chain NFTs. There's nobody deeper in that stuff. Nobody than this guy. So check him out. Follow him if ape chain is calling to you. And I think he does some... Guys, you're covering some abstract stuff too, right? Like your NFT's got some whitelists. You've got some whitelists to some abstract projects too. So it's a good follow, guys. Dude, AI is looking awful. Art got kind of brutalized this week. Kinda. It's up to what, like 360 or so. It's a little rough stretch for AI. I don't think it lasts much longer, by the way. Just a vibe. Meta, what do you think of Henlo? Nice. Dude, guys, I've got the Alpha Banana NFT. I don't think I've gotten one whitelist because I don't even know what to do. I don't know where to check other than your spaces. Maybe your Discord I should be paying attention to. I think that's it, right? Yeah, Vru, dude, yes, I do need I need to pick a lane and stick to it. And I really want to pick Bitcoin. Like, that's where my heart is. My heart is in the Bitcoin stuff and the abstract stuff too. I don't think there's a ton happening in abstract that I've like needed to pay attention to. That said, I really am bullish on the abstract ecosystem. If I were just like digging deep and thinking like what is the thing I love the most and would like to cover the most, it's Bitcoin stuff. You know what I mean? Oh shit. Okay. Well, that's awesome. Then I just need to peek at what whitelists we got. That's awesome. Oh, so Vru, could you explain what gets you yaps? I don't even know how it works. But well, to that point, Vru, I don't think that's true because my biggest tweet that I got the most yaps from was a Bitcoin tweet. Like this was like 3 or 4 weeks ago, I had a tweet and it got, a few hundred likes and a bunch of retweets. It was a Bitcoin tweet. It was like me doing my typical bull posting. And that one got me like 20 yaps. I think it was this one. I had a second one. Like there was another that got way more. Pretty sure. Pretty fucking sure it was another one. Yeah, there was another tweet that I think did better. It wasn't an art focused one. It was like puppets and God, I wish you could find that easier. But yeah, the biggest ones were Bitcoin, and I got a bunch of yaps for them. There you go. Keep that up. Yeah, the Bitcoin stuff's the best, in my opinion. Oh, Henlo's going to 0? Man, I didn't touch the Henlo. I didn't want to farm shit. You know what I mean? Like, just give it. Just if there's rewards, just give it. Hey, nice English. The black eyes. Man, I want one of those. What is it? 0.02 something to mint. I really want to get in the OMB ecosystem. Yeah, I see people saying they got more when they tweet about Penguin. Well, that probably makes sense. The guys they partner with, right? That would make sense. Yeah, I do want to start tweeting about Pengu. I mean, I got thoughts about Pengu. I'm really bullish on Pengu. I think it's going to flip Sheeb, all that stuff, right? But it's probably time to start ramping that up. It probably is. Yo, thank you over on Abstract. All right, I saw some other bullshit on the timeline that got me a little, not worked up, but feeling a kind of way. These stupid takes, man. OpenSea's flip Blur, in case anybody doesn't know. OpenSea's, you know what, dude? Hang on. I haven't even checked the price of like Bitcoin and ETH and stuff today. Not bad. Honestly, not bad. I haven't looked at shit. Hang on. I have no idea where anything's at right now. Volume wise, it's actually not bad. Well, you know what? This is all the extra OpenSea farming volume. Interesting. Dude, we're at 15 mil already today. We're only halfway through the day. Dude, the OpenSea farming is actually like mattering. But like mattering in what way? I mean, everybody pointing out this. This is not a good take. Congrats on bringing bidding and dumping back again. Yeah, congrats on bringing volume back. Has very little to do with the price. It's a factor, but volume's great. Dude, Assassin, good to see you, man. And I really want to get into the Ronin ecosystem, like start trading memes over there. I really, really do. I hear about it from Henry, and he likes it, and I think he's doing okay over there. And there were points where it's pretty hot over there. So no great thoughts over then. It makes sense to have a meme coin ecosystem everywhere, and I root for those Ronin guys. If holders don't mint it, OMBs probably go to 0 naturally. They'll mint to protect it. Dude, OMBs minted it. Well, hang on. Correct me if I'm wrong about OMBs. But if it's down 75% from the 0.3 price, isn't that the smaller, like, first collection? And then, like, we're seeing the floor of the bigger collection in that OMB collection? That sounded so dumb. But you know what I mean? Right? Because they did not all mint at 0.3, I don't think. And I could be way wrong there. I didn't pay as much attention because I never was in it. But OMB... Hang on, am I just missing them? Or there were no sales? Oh, no, they're right there. Right, I don't know if they all minted at 0.3. And again, I could be way wrong, but... What, is Blue Eyes the rarest? Yeah, there you go, 0.09, 0.29. So yeah, I mean they're all over mint, right? Yeah, I think OMB are still all over mint. Ah, dude, confusion. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, so what's the orange eye floor? Okay, so those are under mint. Okay, those were the 0.3 and those are down to 0.1. Yep. Okay. Dude, I love these. I love them. I do need to get in there at some point. Dude, Prince again, dude. Thank you. All right, what were we looking at? Okay, again, dumb take. Artificial volume, I get it. It has a little impact on the price, but also, dude, the only thing that matters on the price is, do people want the thing at that price? That is like the only thing that matters. It sometimes accelerates price discovery and maybe down and also back up. This is not fucking NFT prices. The problem with NFT prices is it's all way overvalued. It's like, bring volume and then we'll find out, just like a meme coin, what's it really worth. We find out faster, the volume lets us get there. No volume means we see them artificially much higher. Are they worth that? No. I argue most NFTs are way overvalued. Almost all of them are way, way, way overvalued still. So I don't get these takes at all. There's a lot of these, by the way. Is this how we onboard the masses? How do we explain this to them? NFT founders need to step up and find a solution. Dude, the solution is cut these supplies, man. Stop minting 10K edition collections. There's no utility you can give people to make these worth it. Not yet, at least. And not in this kind of market. But the solution here, well, we're past that point. The solution is don't mint 10K collections. Mint a 1K or 3K or 500 edition, right? The solution, the problem is the supply. And that's both collection specific, but just kind of across the board. We got way too many NFTs. They're not worth this shit. And I love them. You guys know, like, I love them. But they're all overvalued. There's too many. They're not delivering anything that matters enough. It's I think I said earlier. Oh, I said it in a group chat this morning. It's something I love about Kongs is those have probably found like very close to their real value. What are like a baby Kong's what, 0.3, 0.4? It's way more realistic. Maybe a Doodle should be closer to that. I think that's what he's showing here. And now maybe Doodle different. It's got that speculation. Maybe Doodle should be about an ETH. But you know what I mean? Like saying that OpenSea is the problem because of incentivized trading is so weird. It's not short-sighted. It's like completely misunderstanding this market. It's like misunderstanding NFTs like at its core. It's not a good take. Devin Finzer replied, keep in mind points for listing and bidding are just one part of OS2 rewards. If you browse around on the rewards section, you'll see it's not the... Oh, you know what? I need to peek at that. It's a great token for dumping as soon as you receive it. Yeah, dude. Yes, that's all. It's all it's going to be. Yeah, let's be very realistic about this. It's probably all it's going to be. But yeah, these takes that farming is bad. Farming is farming. It is what it is. It's not bad for prices. I mean, again, it has an impact. It's not bad, though. Bad is projects that don't know how to do anything and they launched in this big speculative bubble and they can't live up to expectations. Bad is the environment. You know, so like it's not the project's fault. It's not the trade. It's just, it is what it is. But man, new collections make them small. It's a big part of why I like Bitcoin so much. Most of them are smaller collections. To me, that makes way more sense. And then when this space does grow, when it does get to where it's going to get, man, it's why those have such crazy, crazy potential. Those tiny collection sizes are going to matter a lot. I want to log in. I want to see what the rewards are. Also, do you guys think it'll ever... Okay, you know, like Henry's been talking about OpenSea. Henry's been talking about OpenSea and how they're turning over your user data to the SEC. Did you guys know that? And if you knew that, do you think it matters? Either way, if you knew or didn't know, does it matter? Do you think that's going to catch on X? Because Henry said it a few times and it doesn't seem to matter at all, right? But it kind of does. If the SEC is talking to OpenSea and saying, hey, give us the name, give us the person's doxed name who traded this asset. And OpenSea doesn't even fight it. They just turn it right over. They just give it to them. Does anybody care? And should they care? Because apparently that's what OpenSea's doing. Oh, dude, I know Musty'll play it well. He'll get out. But yeah, everything's overvalued. Interesting. Andrew, that's not me sending them. That's people like dropping tips. That's people like sending me little Pengu tips, which is so cool. I don't think there's a way to tip back. I don't think. Like, I don't think I have a way to send. Small Pepe. Nice. Nice. Dude, I'm just so ready for NFTs. John Doe doesn't care. I see it, and I'm really curious. I wonder if, dude, if they handed over your info, I mean, if you got nothing to hide, why would you care? But does it bother people that OpenSea is so casually giving over user data and like literally is not saying no? And that's what Henry's been implying, which I think it's pretty fucking scandalous. I'm surprised it hasn't caught on. I really am. I'm surprised that like the space hasn't eaten that up more. It kind of seems like it's a big deal. Oh, Cato. That Cato token is launching on Base? Interesting. Dude, I hope those predictions are right. Again, not that one Cato token is worth $250, but that one YAP equals, whatever, X amount of Cato. And that could get spicy. Confusion, if you're watching, you got any price predictions for the value of a YAP? Yeah, again, Zier, I don't get it. I don't get the take. I don't get it. Send it all to zero. I mean, like, not truly. I want our bags to... I want us to cook. I really do. Ooh, hang on. Some people might look at this and say they've been in bed with the Libra team for years. I'm not going to say it, but some people might. All right, here's Thread Guy, and here's K-Money. Hanging out with a guy who's part of that Libra team. This guy right here at Kelsier. The connections are all there, man. I mean, it's really fucking obvious, huh? Again, nothing new here. We're not learning something here other than they get early info. GG's. $10 per YAP. But so confusion, are you factoring in that maybe one YAP doesn't equal one Cato token? Like, could one YAP equal 100 Cato tokens? Do we have like any kind of numbers, like metrics on how many YAPs there are? Luna GM. Libra up 300% yesterday. Yep. Dude, opportunities everywhere. Dude, wrecked on GOAT. I can't believe GOAT's at about 100 mil. Bored Apes cost around 200 a mint, went to six figures. Those are the prices we want to see, give or take a few hundred. Are you talking the price we want to see is the close to $200? Like somewhere in that ballpark? Because I agree. I totally agree. It's just ballpark. Everything's different. But right, a more realistic price, and knowing that crypto is, inflate stuff, but NFTs should be a few $100. Premium ones, a few $1,000. Like, it makes sense. Some of them are in the 5,000 or 10,000 range, but a few $100 makes so much sense for an NFT. I'm new in the meme coins. What do you recommend? I recommend not doing much. I'd probably recommend people will shit on this, but the ME token and Pengu and Pepe, like good ones from big teams and quality and long term. You know what I mean? I'd say all the quality stuff because it's all been brutalized. So I recommend either like staying away from them, especially right now, but stay plugged in so you catch this wave when it ramps back up, whenever that is. But the quality shit. Good quality shit. Pengu, I do think Emmy is quality, and I know it's been battered. But, yeah, some of that stuff I just don't think you can go wrong on. My biggest bet is Pengu. I think Pengu's going to do, I think what everybody thought it would do, too. Roth, good morning. Thank you, man. And just above that, thank you. Zoni swept 20 Gemesis. $60, now they're double. There you go. See, it's interesting when you can make those kind of plays, right? Oh, by the way, here's the rewards. Dude, there's a lot of plays out there. There's a lot of plays, and you do them at kind of at scale. There's money to be made. It's certainly harder right now. We're not quite in easy mode. Also, I don't think we're that far from easy mode either. Okay, XP. XP is the core of OS2 rewards. Earn XP by making competitive collection offers and listings on eligible collections. Stay loyal. Don't list on other platforms. Retro, your past activity on OpenSea is important, and our rewards program will reflect that. I still think the past stuff's going to be a multiplier, as opposed to if you traded in the past, you get just a bunch of whatever. I don't think it's going to be that. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong about that. I hope you get a big old stimmy from historical trading. But I just picture it being a multiplier. And maybe it's a big multiplier too, but they really want to get this platform active again. If they're trying to be competitive, and I'm not convinced they are. Like, I kind of think they're just like signaling, right? I don't think OpenSea really gives a shit. I don't, and I could be wrong, but I don't think they're looking to be competitive. I think they're trying to give their investors a little exit liquidity. That's all I think that's happening. Yeah, again, more price predictions, and I don't think these guys are wrong, but also the part I'm still stuck on is I don't know if it's a mistake to think that one YAP is the same as one Cato. I definitely recommend not copy trading. It depends on who, right? But most of the copy trading, I don't even want to say most. It's too hard because a lot of the copy trading is these guys do something on the public wallet, then they've got another wallet that as soon as they buy and you copy trade them, they're dumping with a different wallet. It's difficult. Your best play is finding a good group to be around and getting early info, getting insider info, or as early as possible. And then in and out. The market's so fast. Bullish, Jesus. Music. So they have, I don't know if you saw, but I think like Loopify put out a chart and you can go measure up your activity. I don't know. I don't know if 10 or so transactions. I think it probably is going to go by volume. It's probably the value of your transactions. I think that's going to matter more. Also don't know. Yeah, Smokey, there you go. The more people scanning for coins reliably and sharing the better. That is the strategy. It's less about copying and stuff. It's more about the more, this is actually true. I mean, it's mostly like the more you work, the more you research and the faster you are, the better you'll do. The shortcut to that, or the cheat code is the more insider info you have, the less of that stuff you got to do. But it's more like, dude, if you want to get into meme coins and get good at it, just get into it. Get into it and research and find people who are trading and just get good with them and start learning what to look for with coins. That's really the method. And if you're looking for easy plays that you're just going to park your money in and sit and wait for the cycle to ramp up, that's where you go back to, take a drink, guys, Pangu. Right? That's when you go into those coins that, you know, are down, and we expect if this all balloons back up, those balloon up too. Crypto, thank you. And Anon, thank you. There you go, Meta. Yeah, see, now that's what I'm thinking. And that's why maybe one yap could be $100 or one yap could be 200. But like, I don't think it, but who knows? Nobody knows. But yeah, one yap is not one Kato. One yap could be 1,000 Kato or 100 Kato or 50. We don't know. But they're not the same. So anybody telling you it can't be 250, they're probably right, but also don't know. It's not 1-1 here. Spirit, of course, man. I've seen you here before, by the way. Stick around, and, you know, as stuff ramps up, we'll be... Dude, we've been early to so much shit. I mean, like, so much shit. Especially, like, in the fall with memes then. I mean, love it. Dude, I hope... Dude, if a yap is $50, I won't even be able... I won't even... I barely believe it, because that would be, like... Yeah, I mean, that would be a pretty nice little payday. Yeah, it's $70. That'd be like a $4,000 little stimmy for me, which I would love. And I, dude, better believe, okay, I got the IP. I got an IP token claim this week just from tweeting, right? From Kato. And it was like almost $400. And again, I don't tweet much. That definitely, for the first time, got me being like, all right, I get it now. I saw other guys getting like thousands of dollars from Memecoin, and I think there's a polka dot one coming. There's a few other things. It really got me thinking, dude, probably should tweet. Probably should be tweeting more. Yeah, that'd be, hey, 70 would be cool. That'd be cool. It really makes me want to push. Some of those guys are going to eat. And Murad is right. I mean, the dude is right. I'm sorry. Right now with the market looking how it does, it's hard to see what he says and take it, you know, believe it. But I believe it because the Murad thesis makes sense in a different kind of market. The euphoric part of the market, the crazy shit. And we got to taste the picture. The Murad thesis when Trump dropped his token. Like, that scenario is going to play out again. I know that was like as big as you get. I argue that it might not be as big as you can get. That, like, not that there's anybody bigger than Trump, but there's a lot of people that, look, everybody's coming in. Everybody. All the celebs are going to drop tokens, and it's going to speak to their audience, and their audience comes in. And if you add them all up, they will together be bigger than the Trump token by many, many, many multiples. Once Kato and OpenSea launches, the play is to immediately get the fuck out. It has to be, right? Depending on the market, too. If the market is still on the upswing and we feel like there's more to come, like, and we know it's still, like, no strategic reserve, but it's, like, coming, you're right. And there's also this scenario. Historically, you sell everything right off the bat. Historically, you just get the fuck out. There's a scenario that if we're really ramping up to this, like, super cycle, which has not materialized, then that's the only X factor. If that's not in play, though, get the fuck out. If OpenSea doesn't reward farming as much in the airdrop, it could change NFT sentiment in a good way. Buy good shit you believe in and hold it. OpenSea's got a real chance here. Yes, sir. Yeah, dude, OpenSea, you better block off some time from work and everything, guys, for the OpenSea drop. Get in the second that goes live and you dump that first millisecond you can. Shut off everything in your house that's connected to the internet. You need all those pipes. Get out the second you can with that one. Phantom gives the same address for ETH and Base and Polygon. They are all the same address, music. Bull was confused even though I told him it's what... Well, that's any wallet. Yeah, your ETH address is the same on any of those L2s. Dude, Skydog, I am hoping that part of what happened here with Libra gives us like a nudge back to NFTs. Like, slow the fuck down. Sit in something that's maybe a little more quality. Right? Maybe that. Maybe it's just like this nice nudge back to some like... They're assets I like more, that's for sure. Yo, thank you for that. Appreciate the Pengu. Thank you. And there's a chance it does that. I don't know. I still think meme coins are going to just... I mean, I know Tyler showed some numbers and they're down, like, volume-wise, but we still got the Pain token coming. That'll get some volume. We got the FTX stimmy. That's a lot of money coming. I think people are going to be spending still. I really think they are. Thank you again, man. Thank you. Yep, there you go. Yeah, Soul's going to be different. Is that what he asked? Did I miss that? Yeah, Soul address definitely different. Dude, Kato is really interesting though. Okay, the same way I'm getting kind of bullish about Story Protocol, and that might be stupid. Story Protocol is really interesting. I think Kato is really, really interesting too. Really interesting. Pain tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah. Dump Fest. Fukahedron's up. What? I'm still not selling those. I think again, those are interesting. Where's Fuku's? Yeah, look at that. They're back to mint price. Look at that. What? What the fuck? Kato. I don't know. I don't have any others because I don't really farm anything, but Kato. Musty's dumping his C token faster than Libra turned bearish. Yeah. That C token is going to be trash. And that, hey, I keep the expectations low because then I'll be pleasantly surprised if they do something cool. I got no faith in OpenSea. Like none. Thank you for the Pengu, by the way. What do I think about apps? I love it. I mean, it's hard to not love it. It's more like I love the broader... Yeah, take a drink again, by the way, guys. I love the broader abstract ecosystem. I like the wallet's easy. All the apps are right in front of your face. You know exactly where to go. And the streaming right in front of your face, too, I think helps. I just picture it for normies. If I were bringing somebody new in the space... Why wouldn't I point him right to abstract when there's somebody like the fact that this is live streaming, so somebody new can come on the chain and they could ask questions live. They can ask. It's honestly, before Web3, I managed a help desk, right? So like tech support kind of stuff. That you could basically have a help desk that's running here. It's pretty fucking interesting. Like, Luca's really smart. And you pick whatever flavor of whatever content you're looking for. You watch the gamers and you watch whatever you want. But the fact that there's people that will probably be there live answering questions too just because, it's super smart. It's super smart. Luca cracked a code that I think we're going to see how that plays out a little bit down the road. When the abstract ecosystem is really cooking, we're going to see how that plays out. And that's a big time winning strategy from that guy. I think is really smart. Luca's a smart man. Oh, by the way, Luca's streaming today at noon Eastern time. Thank you guys for the Pangu. Geez. Very nice of you guys. Prince, you have like an unlimited bag of Pangu, maybe? You've been very generous. Really appreciate you. And hang on, right above. Ahem. There you go. Benny giving us good life advice here. Was that for me or just for everybody? It's good everybody advice. By the way, Moisty, if you're watching, dude, we need to do some, please, Destiny today. Anybody who plays Destiny, by the way, I'm kind of getting back into it. It's pretty great. Are people bullish on OS2? Yeah, it's actually what we were just talking about. I don't know. We're all focused on the token. Like the marketplace, it's still where I go if I want to look at my wallet. I still go to OpenSea. I like it. It looks good. I think people using it like it. But the question, the big X factor is literally OpenSea themselves. Like they're all of a sudden saying they're back to being builders, but they have not proven that over the years. And I know for sure they're liars about things. I don't know. I feel a kind of way about the OpenSea team. They do lie about things. Here's one. All this comes from Henry the Great. That's my little brother, works for the Cyberkongs. So the Cyberkongs got the Wells notice, right? And I know a lot of you guys know this, but just to anybody who doesn't. Cyberkong's been fighting with the SEC for a year and a half, got a Wells notice. OpenSea also Wells notice, and OpenSea came out and said they have $1 million fund to help people who are being attacked by the SEC. So the Cyberkongs emailed them. They have an email to get a hold of them to apply for this. No reply. This is OpenSea just saying stuff publicly to look good and not doing anything. No reply. No reply. There's no project as big as Kongs that are facing the SEC. Or the ones that already were, they've already settled. And behind the scenes, we know Yuga Labs is. But other than that, who's bigger than Kongs that's actually dealing with the SEC? In NFTs, right? Can you think of anybody? Maybe I'm missing it. Prince, I mean, it works both ways as far as... It makes sense. Like, I've gone in streams and tipped people, and it does feel good. And it on the creator side or streamer side, it's really cool to have happen. Any way to know when I go live daily? Oh, so technically no, right on the stream, but just so you know, I do it 7 days a week, and it's always at this time. Like on the weekdays, I'm live at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And on the weekends, I start it like an hour earlier, maybe actually 2 hours earlier. I start at 8 a.m. Eastern time. Well, so 1 hour earlier. But every day, it's 7 days a week. So OpenSea lies. They did not send money to anybody, or they're just ignoring the Kongs. And then knowing behind the scenes, they're giving away your user data, your name to the SEC. Like, I would not trust OpenSea. So I don't believe in them that they're back to building because OS2. I just think they're giving their VCs, their investors, a token. That's what they're doing. I believe that. Deborah, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, have a great day too. Thank you. And you're very fucking welcome. I love doing it. Think OpenSea, you know, I will say this. I have a feeling OpenSea, the C token is going to get a Coinbase listing and a Binance listing. I'm sure it'll get listings very early. So that's a big old X factor. I like Magic Eden a lot. I sold all my ME token because I think for me, I saw a better opportunity like in the short term with Pengu. But man, I really want a big old bag of ME. I really believe in that. Like when you know builders that can deliver, I want to bet on them. And ME, Magic Eden is a team I really want to bet on. Big. Like big. If I could snap my finger and have as big a bag as in ME as I do in Pengu, I would do that in a second. My conviction level in ME is basically as big as it is in Ordinals. Like I really, really believe in that Magic Eden team. So ME as far as marketplaces and a team of builders, and I'm really excited about their decks. Interesting. Yeah, World Liberty Financial is interesting. I love the ME guys. Like, really. The recent ME drop. Are you talking about their staking rewards? That big fat stimmy they gave to stakers? That was nice, man. Yep. It's Yeah, I know a lot of guys that staked for the full 4 years. And I don't think that's dumb. Like, I know in the short term they're wrecked, today's price versus where it launched at. I know that, but I really think that ME thing works out 4 years down the road. I think ME is going to be a juggernaut. I do. I don't know. That's a spidey sense thing. And just like based on their historical, like their work. I mean, they went from a nothing burger, to then the Solana marketplace, to then the Solana and the Bitcoin marketplace. And now like the home of ETH basically. And you know what I mean? Like they've really become the everything thing. And I think they're going to do the same shit when they launch their DEX. I think they're going to become a very, very, very highly used DEX. I like them. Dude, look at that's crazy, dude. Yeah. And yeah, people who staked early, GG's to them. That's awesome. Yeah. Honestly, GG's to you guys who did that. I think that was really smart. I know value's down, but if you're playing that long game, I think that works out very well for you guys. Very well. John, dude, yes, man. Over farming. Yeah, so with OpenSea, only way I'm playing that is playing on the historical volume. I'm not farming NFTs. I'm not trading. Not playing that shit anymore. I'm not doing it. No interest in farming anything. I have no interest in maybe swapping some NFTs and being stuck. Like I'm not interested in taking losses right now. If they reward, then awesome. And maybe I'll get a good old stimmy. I did enough trading back in the day that maybe I'll get a decent little airdrop or claim or whatever. But I'm not factoring in OpenSea to be anything other than something that could surprise us. Maybe they pull off something that's cool that like ends up doing well. Unexpected shit's always good for the market. Dude, I vape so much when I stream. All right, let's see Sammy's yeah, I'll always check his takes out. If there's a Coinbase listing, then even a 10% airdrop at a 1.75 billion FDV would be 70 per YAP and 35K per NFT. Wow. I don't know where people go, and I don't know where people are breaking down the YAP to token breakdown. But again, I just think people got to remember one YAP is not one token. Could cook. I hope it cooks. Could be really nice. God, I hope so. Hey, thank you, Anon. Dude, I hope it cooks. I really want to step up the tweeting. Check this man out. Again, Geist. This motherfucker is at... See, and this is why I like Geist so much. I like the daily shit. He has done a Spaces, and he goes for hours and hours and hours every day for 4 months. That is fucking awesome. It's not easy to do. It's just not. Dude, especially when you're starting out. Because, Geist, if you're still here, when you started out, like there were some Spaces, there was just a few people, right? And then it's a slow grind. Like the very beginning when there's nobody listening or few, it's way harder. It starts out hard, and then you go in this phase where you're like, okay, nobody's watching. I don't give a shit. I'm just going to ramble. But sometimes getting yourself worked up or doing it when you don't know that anybody's going to listen, that's when it gets a little challenging, and you force yourself through that period. And now this guy gets hundreds over the course of a day, hundreds or in the thousands in his Spaces every day now. Every day. If you put in the work, it happens. This dude took advantage of the right time and place and right chain where there wasn't a lot else happening there, and took advantage in 4 months now with hundreds or thousands tuning into his Spaces. Super inspiring. And guys, honestly, anybody and everybody here can and should do the same thing. And that even applies to tweeting. All that money you see those guys making, whether it's X payments or getting the Cato stuff, anybody can do it. It literally just takes that dedication to doing it. Even when you don't want to do it, just do it. Even if it's a bullshit tweet and you're phoning it in, just do it. It's the habit. It's the repetition. And then you challenge yourself to get better at that stuff. And it comes. It comes with time. That guy's doing it. Like, that guy's arc is so much fun to watch. Dude, Geist in a year from now, Geist, when the NFT market is like really cooking, he's going to be, if he keeps that up, he'll be with all those big names that you see out there talking NFTs. He will. That's the arc. That's what it looks like. Learn to spot that stuff early. Like, I spotted Geist early. Because you just learn what that looks like. It looks like early on what it looks like later, but they're doing it when not many people are paying attention, but they're still doing it. It looks like that guy. Andrew, hang on. Let's peek. On Magic Eden, create new collection. No, you're right. There's no Solana option. It's weird, right? Dude, fucking Kato flip pudgy penguins. That's crazy. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you launch and there's a couple people there. Yep, come a long way in 4 months, man. Doodle's back over 4. Yeah, Kato's wild, man. Oh, God. It's so weird, right? Yeah, I mean, it's got to just be a glitch. Hang on, well, what if we, by the way, story protocol just tingles, kind of. There's something there, maybe. I don't like to search on X. Like, it doesn't search the way a search engine would work, which maybe that's obvious. Yeah, it seems broken though.
Derek Bell saw it all unfold from above.
They're trying to coax him down. He's holding a sign, or I should say a flag right now, touting a social media address.
That social media address goes to a small cryptocurrency website. The man was up there for about an hour until about 4 o'clock this afternoon. Our ground crew saw park rangers, the LAPD, and the LAFD at the scene. He was led away in handcuffs. He's now in custody.
Dude, Gabriel's the GOAT. That guy's so great. Andrew, what are you making, man? What is this? Where do I check that? What is that? A meme coin? What is that? Caramel Coffee 8? Is that a thing? Yeah, I don't even know how to search that even. Oh, an X account. Who's this? Dude, yeah. Fuck yeah. That's funny. Dude, Hypeo. Wild. Confusion called it. Well, was it a musty call? Joshy, thank you, man. Was that a musty call? And then I heard from Confusion. All right, who's this guy? Sensei. Founder of what? The Sensei DAO. Calling for pump fund to require KYC. Oh, yeah. You can purchase KYC accounts for $100. Yeah. Dude, you can buy it for $10. A KYC account? Nice. It's pretty nice. Dudes, is anything else happening out there? Oh. Dude, you know what I just realized? I think I'm too late for Cato. Like, I'm just thinking about it right now. Like, that launch is imminent, isn't it? Oh, Benny, dude, I'm sorry to hear that you just learned. Like, we talked about Hypeo pre-mint and then mint day and then after. Man, but that doesn't mean I bought. I didn't listen to my own quant's advice, or then my own. Okay, so it's probably too late to get in the Cato game. I don't know why this didn't click. Them announcing the ticker probably means that token's coming really fucking soon. So you can farm a little now, but probably a majority of that's going. I'm probably going to be stuck around 55 yaps. But again, if that's $70, a nice couple $1,000 payday. That'd be awesome. That would be very, very awesome. Could definitely use that now. Dude, but 100 or 200, even better. Dude, imagine that. Imagine if it's a $200 per yap. No way. There's no way, but I live in fantasy land sometimes, so we could play that. Dude, yes. I didn't see the Vitalik one. I saw music. I saw the Vape Cabal one. Queen's looking cool. Your brother's a professional arm. Dude, I've been watching arm wrestling on YouTube lately. That's cool. Especially that guy with the giant fucking hand. You know what I mean? Like that guy. Yeah, I went down the arm wrestling rabbit hole recently. That's cool. What's the biggest W this year? Fuck, dude. I don't think there's been any, really. I'm trying to think. Are we talking 2025? Yeah, well, it's got to be 2025 biggest W. I don't think I've had any. Yeah, I don't think anything. Right, because Pengu is last year. And Emmy was last year. Oh, dude, I think, yeah, let's look at it. Yeah, I don't think I've had any wins this year. I'm really trying to think. Maybe Fukuhedrons, but I think that was last year too, and I didn't sell. Oh, Trump. Yeah, there you go. Trump for some people. I didn't get in Trump. Oh, you know what? I take that back. I didn't do. I made like $1,000 on Trump, right? I got in pretty late, and I didn't go in with size at all. I didn't have it. So, Trump. Yeah. What are you guys' biggest W's this year? There you go, Trump. That's probably gonna be the winner. That makes sense. And I made a little on Melania too, but we're talking, a couple $100. Is Devin the guy with the big hands? Yeah, GG's on Trump, guys. Yeah, what is Based Angels right now? Man, thank you for the Pengu. Appreciate that. Based Angels, 0.006. Yeah, man. Again, my predictions are not going to change. They're just not. They're not. All I've seen is potential with these. So 0.006, what is that? Like 200 something bucks or 500. Yeah, I mean, it can certainly go lower. I mean, it won't shock me to see these at 300 or 2. It just depends on how long this all bleeds out. But, you get to a point where you get in just to get the position where the upside is just too good. And I think the upside on Based Angels is still 0.1 to 0.15. And I think the more extreme case scenario is 0.25. And if this gets absolutely fucking stupid, I could see this is out there. I don't think this happens, but like you never know. Based Angels to like 0.25 to 0.5. I would not bet on that, but I would bet on a Based Angel getting to 0.1. I really think that'll happen. Like, I really, really, really think that happens. In fact, if I get a Cato stimmy, maybe I swap that to Bitcoin and I buy a few based angels, right? Like, I believe in that big time. Big time. So at $582, or what was it, 0.006, I think that's a nice play. Damn, John, that's beautiful. Really cool. Anon over on Abstract, thank you very much, man. Yeah, not a lot of wins this year in general, right? Like, I'm trying to think Memecoins too. And if there were wins, they were tiny baby wins, or, you know, like profits not realized, right? Stuff like that. I don't think I've had, again, Trump for, you know, $1,000 and probably rolled right into Naval or something, right? Or maybe I used that to buy more Pengu, but it's like everything down. I mean, not up, not up this year at all. In fact, down pretty fucking bad. And I don't care. Like, it to me, it doesn't matter. This is not the run. We're in a bull market. It's not a normal bull market. The best part is still, I mean, it's going to be very, very nice, I think. But the best part's still ahead of us. And I think it's going to get really, really awesome. Man, I'm really thinking hard about it, where there's been maybe a win. And I can't think anywhere. I feel like I've acquired some cool stuff. Like, I love the Larva Labs NFT I got. But that's stuff that, you know, that's not stuff that's going to materialize right now. Man, I'm really thinking. I don't think wins really anywhere. No, that, you know, in that $1,000, it's not easy out there for anybody right now. It comes at the right time, right? So I was fucking thrilled with a grand or so. I wish I could remember what the number was. Right in that ballpark, 1,000. Take it, man. The key to this market is believing. Conviction. There you go. I think anybody who's liquid enough to make some conviction plays now, I think it's going to pay off in a big way. Again, I mean, my predictions, not changing them with any of this stuff. And it's over on ETH too. And now you can probably drink for a different thing I say a lot, but it's the conviction plays in stuff like V1 punks. I know that's going to play out too. I know those will play out well. And I don't plan on ever selling my V1 punk. So I look at the price because I like them. And I think they're very cheap right now. And I think those, man, it's a really spicy opportunity right there. I'm looking at where is what's it called? What's that Murad collection? The SPX 6900 Eons. I'm probably not even there too. For a while, nothing but up there. I have a feeling I might be at not mint price because I bought on secondary. I might not be up on that anymore too. But I hold that because I think that's going to play out nicely too. Did I skip that? Where is Project Eon? Yeah, maybe there's not much volume there right now. Yeah, Sproto Gremlins are 1.2. Then Eons have got to be like 0.6. Maybe even 0.5. Dude, we are not in a good spot. There we are. Oh, 0.7. All right. I'm dead even on this. I think I bought in right at 0.7. Dead even. Take a drink, brother. Take a drink. Spirit, no. I mean, as in, like, don't quit the day job. You know what I mean? It's not easy. It's not. Again, when the market really cooks, it looks easy because it is easy during that period. But sometimes, man, that's only for a few days or a few weeks, and then it's dead. And it's usually dead for months. And then you get another few weeks where it's really hot and everything's up. And if you're an excellent trader and you're just good at getting in and out, and if you've got good insider info, then sure. But like, man, it should not be what people aim for. Like last bull market. Everybody thought they were very good. That was me too. Thought it was so good. And a lot of people quit their jobs, and it was a big old mistake. Like, everybody wins in when things are really cooking. I would say not a job. That said, the people who work the hardest in this space do really well. And by work the hardest, I mean it's a 24/7 thing. They are literally 24/7 round the clock in this stuff and researching and analyzing and trading and making connections. If you're willing to do that, then build up a bag first and then consider that. Yep. Yep, exactly. It can be done. There you go. Yeah. No, you got to keep the gig. Build a what? No, if I said build, I don't know. I just mean work your ass off. You know what I mean? And work your ass off is in all the time in the trenches, like studying, researching, all that stuff. Matt, thank you. And Anon, thank you. Build a bear. There you go. You might make more money doing that. It's not easy. And it is a lot about connections. It's, find work in the space even too. There's just not a lot these days. The player's saying it right. Build an empire. Actually, he's right. Buy Sui and sit. It's probably going to work well. But Spirit, stay plugged in. That is, like, if you want to make money in the space, stay plugged in, like, as much as possible. Time in usually equals money made. I gotta stop vaping. Good Lord. All right. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else going on, huh? Dude, I wish we could trade. It's fucking dead. Not that I trade ever, really, but... There you go. Well, English, what is that on? You said that's on Solana. Is that a shitter? Homer, I think I'm about to join you, man. Yep. You gonna come on? You do. You have like 0.2 soul. It's not bad. It's not bad. We're going to grow that when memes start cooking. Starlink for internet access cross country. Yeah, good shit. All right, I'm going to wrap. Moist, if you're there, get your ass on Destiny. Let's do a little of that. Dude, that sounds awesome. Right? How great does that sound, man? Dude, I'm kind of bearish on Barachain. Barachain, I don't know. It's just the market sucks right now. Market's just kind of garbage right now. I don't know. I don't see much in Barachain. I want it to do great. I do. I'm looking forward to that steady Teddy mint, but I don't see a lot. I don't see a lot of good shit over there right now. I'm not feeling it. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll keep our eyes on that. Anyway, guys, have a great fucking day. I will be live. Oh, there you go. Follow me at Huda_idiot. And what's the channel? Score idiot. Hang on, shut up. And shut the fuck up. Channel. And then subscribe. Inside NFTs, it's at NFTLDR. And finally, I will be live tomorrow twice. I'll be live at 9 a.m. Eastern time with Chain Reactor, morning stream, morning show, covering crypto, NFTs, AI, all that stuff. And then again in the afternoon at 2 p.m. Follow all of it. All of it. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a great day. We will fucking see you. Peace.